Hey everybody, welcome back. Trailer reaction time. It's late. I've had plenty of adult beverages, and today we're here for the exclusive trailer, which feels weird because I'm watching it on my normal trailer site, not on the Shudder site. But I'm just going to call this trailer number 1 for VHS Halloween. Ooh, spooky. You know, this is where we do a little thing where we go, boo! That scare you? I scared you. Yeah, I know. I'm sorry I made you spill your drink. Everybody's entitled to one good scare. It's Halloween. Movies don't make psychos, Sid. Movies make psychos more creative. All right, if you want to see this trailer without all my strangeness in the way, there's a link in the description below or something's popping up right about now. You can click on that, check it out, come on back, watch me watch this, and then we'll geek out over together because we already know it's geek out worthy. So, you know, we've talked about it. The teaser, I did the teaser reaction recently. I love the VHS series. A couple of them, not as much as most of them. The last one didn't really land for me, but it might also be expectations. The one where the alien craft hits the plane, and they all fall, and then it continues. That one was pretty darn good, but for the most part, I appreciated that they took a new tact with the last one, but it wasn't what I want from my VHS series. I also really appreciate that this one looks like a return to form of actually making it feel like VHS films, although even the first one didn't quite do that, but at least they had the caveat of these are like videos that are being circulated on VHS, because, you know, it wasn't digital and hard to track, whatever, blah, blah, blah. But the teaser for this one looked really good, even though we barely got to see anything. But now we get to see some cool stuff. So, I'm going to get to it. So without further ado, we've already cleaned the glasses. Now let's fix them for glare. Let's turn around and let's get spooky. Oh, smell like feet. Creeping and crawling down your spine. Vertical. That's it. Touch your mind. I won't tell no lie. Creepy kids.
Hello?
Run, bitch!
Are you seeing this? Where are we?
Oh, what are we doing? Yes!
What is it? Subhuman! It's subhuman! He's looking at me. Oh my God.
Oh, yes. October 2nd, the evening of October 2nd, early wee hours of the morning of October 3rd. I know what I'm doing. I'm watching this. I am so excited by that. Obviously, I was really on board already because I love this series, even with the hits or the misses. But A, what I really reacted to up front, that maybe some of you are having the same vibe, they are going back. It looks like there's going to be the wraparound where it is back to spooky house with lots of TV and actual VHS tapes they're going through. So maybe we're actually going to get back to that and continue that, because that was always a cool element I liked about the VHS, the early ones, that they never really played through as much as I wanted. Viral kind of took that to a conclusion, but you know, I mean, we can work around that. So I'm super excited about that. This one looks to have some really good, spooky, creepy stuff in it, too. I do actually, even I joked about it, that there's one that's vertical filming. I mean, it's like, okay, because that's how people film nowadays. That gets frustrating. So many people is like, I'm an old man, shakes fist at clouds, you know? It's like, go cinematic, get horizontal, what are you doing? But I understand. Everybody watches shorts now. Nobody watches movies. Nobody cares about actual art anymore. I made myself sad with that. That's not entirely true what I said, but it's true enough to be depressing. Just judged by the AGT, America's Got Talent final results. Anyway, I may be a little bitter there. This looks great. It looks creepy. I'm also, as I am now returning back to filmmaking, and I want to start doing some narrative shorts sometime late next year. I now have a new goal. I want to get on a VHS. I want to get on one of these movies. I think I can absolutely nail something. Now, granted, I need to make a few things and shake the rust off. I don't have anything out there I could point to that 100% proves it. I have some things, but they aren't for public release. They're more like just calling cards behind the scenes for industry insiders, that kind of stuff. Yeah, I want to see this so bad. I'm so excited for that. It looks so good. Just the spooky arm coming out the shadowy door, which gave me an Art the Clown vibe, so that got me stoked. And I'm just ready for Halloween. I mean, we all know that the preseason started July 5th, and we all know and all agree, yes, we all agree, that Halloween actually starts September 1st. That's just how it is. I don't make the rules. I may have made that up, but that's the rules, and I don't make the rules, even though I made that one. I'm sure I'm not the only one to make that, by the way. I'm sure that came from somebody else, and I agreed. But yeah, so I'm firmly in. I'm firmly excited to start getting really extra creepy. Now, granted, I'm a horror kid, so, Halloween's 24/7 for me, like year-round. I just love all kinds of movies and stuff, but horror is my bread and butter. That's what I grew up on. And that's what got me into filmmaking. Like, Star Wars really kicked it off. Very young, Star Wars worked for me. And then, like, seeing the making of Return of the Jedi and realizing that filmmaking can't just be playing with giant toys and action figures and play sets. And, of course, over time, I learned narrative and I got into art films and all that. But horror really took it in because effects. I got in through effects. I learned about Tom Savini, and I watched Fangoria's Scream Greats Volume 1 and the magic of it, the grand guignol of it, and then that led me through that. But I knew I didn't really want to work in effects. And then I was like, I can act, but I don't really want to be an actor. And, anyways, I'm just excited to get back to it. That really inspired me, and I can't wait to be further inspired and also just have an awesome horror film. Also, it's very late. I'm shooting this at midnight. Mary just went to bed a second ago, so I can get a couple of trailers out. So I'm doing it. Of course, I did like 6 trailers at the start of this week, and then, of course, by the time we get 3 days later, there's like, hey, here's 10 really great trailers while I was struggling for things to find. Anyways, I'm excited. Are you excited? What's your favorite VHS? I don't know that I have a favorite movie per se, but still, I think a lot of people are going to have the same favorite segment as me, which has got to be the one that is like the, I want to say Indonesian, but I could be totally wrong about that, but it's like the cult. They go underground and it's a suicide cult, and it just goes, film crew goes in and it goes wild from there. I also really remember the eye implant one from part 1 or part 2. That one always stuck with me. The guys that help the sexy chick in the hotel room, and that all goes wrong. That one really stands out. Those are some of my favorites. I really love the one from one of the more recent influences, too, where it's kids at a sleepover and the aliens invade that got turned into a full-length film that I really like. So let me hear it. Geek out with me in the comments. Talk about your favorite VHS episodes, segments, movies, all of that and more. Are you excited for this return to classic form? I certainly am. Geek out with me in the comments. I look forward to hearing what you have to say. Other than that, you can click the thumbs up button. Give me the good old thumb of encouragement, as I do love to be encouraged. And remember that we will get through this. We will get through this together. Check out, we have to say that together, don't we? It's a little mantra. It just puts a smile on your face. Chemicals in the brain. It's not for everybody, but if it makes your day a little bit brighter, let's do it. Let's say it together, shall we? We will get through this. We will get through this together. I feel better. I hope you do too. I also feel better because you can check out my music anywhere you listen to music. Look up Eric Butts, try a couple of songs, get excited for some more stuff coming next year. We've still got plenty of video game Let's Plays coming until my soft retirement in March, and even then some because, Resident Evil's happening at the end of February. Good timing on my part. And, there's food and cooking. I love doing that. That ain't going anywhere. But what I was coming around to is the filmmaking thing. I don't have to do any extra video game Let's Plays tonight, so when I'm done with these couple of trailers, I'm finally going to start working on some of the Cancun footage and making some cool videos. And again, it's shaking the rust off. It's getting back into the habit with editing, actual editing, not what I do here, because editing used to be a very strong suit of mine, and I haven't really done any in years. So I'm looking forward to that. But you can follow that in my filmmaking journey, all that right here, or go to ericbutts.com for all your funky butts fun. Plus, there's more at the links in the description below, so click that see more button to see more butts. And here's hoping I'll see you on, what is this, the 7th? VHS? 8th? I'll see you guys on VHS 12. No, 13. That's my goal. I want to be on the 13th one. And it's all Friday the 13th related. Not Jason related, but anyways, whatever. And then after that, I'm going to make an Oscar-winning short film. So, lofty goals. I'm going to get out of here and work on all that, and I'll see you all at the movies.